वाह अरे 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 अरे वाह अरे वाह अरे वाह अरे वाह अरे अरे वाह वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह चतुराई सियाणपा किते काम न आईए तुठा साहिब जो देवै सोई सुख पाइए you know since in this world we try to use our cunning and clever approach to achieve things. We think that when we are walking on the path of spirituality, ਮਾਲਕ ਦੇ ਮਿਲਨ ਦੇ ਰਸਤੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, and we want to meet Vaheguru, we can use the same things just like we do in the world. We can be cunning, we can be clever, we can use some things to meet Vaheguru, but it doesn't matter. Maharaj says, Chaturai Syanpa Kite Kamana Ayya, Tutta Sahib Jo Deva Soi Sukh Paiye. Whatever he will give, we have to surrender, Guru Pyareo. We have to surrender. We have to leave our own mat. Often I use this word, and some people get upset with me also, and some people leave the call also for that, which is fine, but that's a truth. If we will look inside, it's a truth. What we are busy are in, you know, finding a kind of a automatic or a ready-made kind of a stuff. Meaning, we want some physical being to help us make to meet Vaheguru. कोई साडी ਉਂਗਲ ਫੜ ਕੇ ਨਾ, somebody can hold our hand and say, hey, go ahead and meet Vaheguru. It's not going to happen. That's why I use Sant shopping word. Only in the path of Sikhi, Gursikhi, in the path shown by Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, the wisdom, till the time we will not do what Gurbani is telling us to do, no physical being can help you. No physical being. And it can be anybody. That's why Maharaj says, Gurbani kahe sevak jan manne par tak guru nishtare. We have to do what Gurbani is telling us. Whatever, we have to do the vichar of Gurbani. But if we use our cleverness, sometimes we go here, sometimes we go there, it's not going to be useful, Guru Pyareo. You have to connect with the Gurbani on your own. Come in the Sachi Sangat. That's why the path is very clear. Very, very clear. Never get confused with this. Because these physical beings are temporary. Today, for example, let's talk about me. I'm here today. I may not be there tomorrow, right? Because the physical body is going to perish. एक दिन खत्म हो जानी है. That's why Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj connected all of us with Gurbani Guru. Because he knew that the time is coming where people are going to become self-styled gurus and they are going to make people confused. That's why in Sikhi, it's very important to understand that Gurbani is everything. Without Gurbani, if we are not reading Gurbani, if we are not connecting with Gurbani, if we are not doing what Gurbani is telling us, and if we are doing what physical being is telling us, then there is a problem. So anybody says anything, see if it matches with Gurbani. Ask questions. That's why we have the Sangat, because in the path of the Guru's Mat, Gurumat path, it's very clear. Sangat is very important. Lifestyle as per Gurbani Guru is very important. Then Naam Japna and Gurbani reading and understanding yourself is very important. Let it be in the form of Kirtan, let it be in the form of Katha, let it be in the form of anyway. But it has to resonate the message of Gurbani Guru. Same thing, the discussion is still going on between Parthar Jogi and Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, first he was asking about the path of yogis. Now Parthar Yogi is asking, what about the Grasti? What are the family people? The people who live in the family? What about them? They do all the things, right? Meaning they can also sit in the Grasti Jivan. They can also, Grasti means family life. They can be in the family life, but can they meet Vaheguru? Maharaj answers, Asa Mahalla Pehla, Sab Jap, Sab Tap, Sab Chatrai. If they are doing chanting, if they are doing tapasya, they are giving, the problems to the punishment to their physical body. And also, they are doing this because they think with this kind of a chaturai, this cleverness, nature, they can meet Vaheguru, then they are in param, then they are in doubts. Because Vaheguruji's path is the path of love. Live the rasta jino si kenne. Live ta doi raah hai, hukmi kar kamaye. If somebody is doing, all types of cleverness and all, and by cleverness they are doing japana. What do you mean by japana, by cleverness? Meaning in front of the people, we say Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. But the Vaheguru is not going on in our heart, in our mind. In the without people, without show off, if we are not doing it, some people, this is not for everybody, but most of us, we become very conscious about what other person, when other somebody's looking at us, watching us. Guru Pyareo, when the is there, when the love is there, it should not matter what the other people think about us. Most of us always think about what others will think about me. Others have come alone in this world. Let it be your spouse, your family, your friends, and you will leave alone. We don't have to become good in front of others. चतुराइयां नहीं करनी है. Sometimes people will say, oh, whole night I was doing Simran and that's why I couldn't wake up in the morning. But who knows? Nobody has seen that. Maybe they were watching a TV. So Parthar Yogi is asking that question That what about the Grasti Jivan? You said the family life is good. He's asking this question to Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Guru Nanak Dev Ji, you said the family life is good because the mind will not go astray, mind will not wander in the family life. Maharaj says, yes, but there is a condition. The Gursikh should not be in the params. You cannot use cleverness, chaturanya, cleverness techniques, and show others that I'm doing jap, I'm doing tap. You cannot do that with the Guru. Guru knows everything. Sadguru knows everything. Sadhguruji knows what is going on. ਸਭ ਜਪ ਸਭ ਤਪ ਸਭ ਚਤੁਰਾਈ ਉਜੜ ਭਰਮੈ ਰਾਹੇ ਨਾ ਪਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ they will not walk on the path of the live. They will wander. They will go astray. ਅੱਜ ਕਿਤੇ ਚਲੇ ਗਏ ਕੱਲ ਕਿਤੇ ਚਲੇ ਗਏ ਪਰਸੋਂ ਕਿਤੇ ਚਲੇ ਗਏ. Remember, the path has to be of Guru, Gurbani Guru, not of the physical beings. If somebody tells you something, you start doing that. That means mind is not yet stable. Mind is not yet static. That's why people go here and there to figure it out. And what happens there? Why we have cults in this world? Everybody understands the cults, right? Cults are where one person is leading everything. They say, oh, wear red clothes, white clothes, blue clothes, black clothes, eat only this, don't do this, don't do that. That's why in these lectures we always say, go in Sachi Sangat. And the definition of Sachi Sangat, Sat Sangat, is defined in Gurbani. Maharaj says, Sat Sangat kaisi jani? This is a question. Sat Sangat kaisi janiye jithe eko naam ukhaniye. एको नाम हुक्म है नानक सतगुर दिया बुझाए जी. Only where the sangat can only be a true sangat, a sangat of saints, a congregation of saints, where naam is being chanted, where the discussion about the naam is going on as per the wisdom of Gurbani Guru. It can be in the form of kirtan, it can be form of katha, it can be in the form of simran, and go everywhere. But where something else is going on, politics is going on, some other stuff is going on, that's not a sangat. उजड़ पर मैं राहे ना पाई बिन बुझे को थाए ना पाई कहते वो बुझते ही नहीं. They have not understood the path. They are in params. They are in doubts. So going away from the family is also a param. Staying in the family and not connecting with the naam, not connecting with the shabad is also a param. Param as in doubt. Because only naam, only shabad can connect us. What is naam? What is shabad? Naam starts with Akri Naam, Akri Naam, Akri Salah, Akri Gyan, Geet Gunga, as in Gur Shabad, which is Akri Naam, 1430 anks of Gurbani Guru and Guru Mantar. But the subtle Naam is something which we are seeking. That subtle Naam, that Hukam of Vaiguru, Eko Naam Hukam hai Nanak Satguru Diya Bujai Jiyo, can only be given by the Satguruji, which is inside all of us, no matter who you are, no matter which country you belong to. ਜਿੰਨੀ ਦੇਰ ਤੱਕ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾ ਬੁੱਝਾਂਗੇ till the time we will not understand that subtle naam, sukhm naam, because we are not this physical body, we are the subtle body, we are the consciousness, we are not energy. People say this, oh, energy, energy, energy. What energy? What energy? Electric energy, magnetic energy, electromagnetic energy. Energy healing is happening, so many things are happening because people are in param, people are in doubts. So that's why we have to understand what exactly we are. Pure consciousness. Nanak Gurmukh aap pachane. We have to understand who we are. Nanak Gurmukh aap pachane prab jaise abhinasi. There is no difference. The Sant which we are seeking, the saints which we are going, so-called Pai Sahib, saints, whatever they are, whosoever you are going, are they something who can give you? Can they give you something? No, they cannot. Nobody can give you anything. That's why Guru Nanak Dev Ji is explaining Parthar Yogi that the thing which you're seeking is inside you, is not outside. Nobody physical can give you. Naam can only be given by Satguru Ji, that Satguru Ji is inside you. And without that Satguru Ji, what is the definition of Satguru? Satgur mera sada sada na ave na jaye, o abinasi purkh hai, sab mein rahya samay. That Satguru Ji is within everybody. That Satguru which we are talking about, who can give us the naam, that Satguru Ji is in everybody. These yogis, they put, everybody probably knows this, right? They put ashes on their forehead, above their eyebrows. Maharaj says, what ashes which we have to put? What are the ashes which we have to put? The ashes of Naam. It's a nishani. The Naam is here in between your eyes, right? And it's a subtle Naam. It's not physical. It's not physical, Maharaj. That's why Maharaj is saying, Naam behune mathe chai. But what is happening is they are doing rituals. Everybody is busy in doing the rituals, and they think that they can receive everything with respect to by going to the saints, and they put the physical ashes. The ashes are ashes itself. There's nothing more than that. Swa ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ swa ਹੀ ਹੈ. Mitti is mitti. It's not naam. No physical ritual can make us be closer to Vaheguru. No physical ritual. That's why in Sikhi, Guru Pyareo, everything which Vaheguruji has given us has a meaning, is symbolic. For example, the most respected place, Harmandir Sahib, Maharaj says it's a map. In Amritsar, the Harmandir Sahib is a map of your Dasam Dwar. Harmandir e Shreer hai, Gyan, Ratan Pargat hoye. Harmandir mein har base. Where is the Harmandir? Top part of our body. It's a nishani, it's a map. When we go from our nabi, as in our belly button, to the Dasam Dwar, we travel. Same thing if you know about the Darshini Deori in Amritsar, in Harmandir Sahib, from the Kal Takht Sahib, there is a Darshini Deori. We walk from a Kal Takht Sahib, when we walk towards the Harmandir Sahib inside, then inside the Harmandir Sahib, there is a Guru Granth Sahib Ji's Prakash. It's the same, it's a map of internally. In the subtle body, that's how our mind has to travel, our surti has to travel, not some energy. There's no energy healing. There's not energy going on. It's our consciousness. You can put the dhyan anywhere. You can put the focus anywhere. Right now, we are sitting in America. You can put the dhyan in Darbar Sahib Amritsar. Your focus will go there. That's how it travels, by just a thought. That's why Maharaj says, Naam bihune mathe chai. Any karam which we are going to do, anything which we are going to do, we put ashes on our forehead or do anything. Without Naam, everything is useless. That's what we are doing. We are doing things, but we don't know the meaning. Why we are doing this. That's why at the end, we will end up in 84 lakh June. Saach tani jag aaye binasa, chutas prani Gurmukh dasa. They remember, only connect with the Sach. Only Sach. What is Sach? Sach is the divine Vaheguru, the one Ikonkar. Aad Sach, Jugaad Sach, Happy Sach, Nanak Hosi Bhi Sach. Maharaj says only that Tani, the wealthy Vaheguru, he has no, Guru Nanak Dev Ji is not going to give you millions of dollars. Nanak ke kar keval naam. Naam da tan denge. Because he has Sach. Sach Tani Jag Aye Binasa. But we connect with the jug, we connect with the physical beings. All the physical beings are going to perish. Even if you call them Pai Sahib or Sant Sahib or whatsoever Sahib it is, or Guru or whatever, Sat Guru, whatever we give the names to the people, they are all going to perish. Unfortunately, in Punjab, there are so many deras, so many deras. And I was telling the Gurmukhs the other day, there is one dera where the Sant Maharaj Ji out there left the body, right? And people are worshipping the toilets there. That's why, because we are in doubts, we don't know what we have to do. We have to only and only worship the divine, the formless Vaheguru Nirankar, who has no shape, no form, na roop, na rekh, na rang kich, gunte prapin. But we are worshipping the physical things, physical beings. Sach tani jag aaye binasa, chutas prani gurmukh dasa. We have to become the das, the slave of the Guru. Then only we can get a liberation. Otherwise, we cannot get a liberation. Rahaus Tuk is the central idea. If we want to get liberation, mukti, then we have to become a slave of Guru. Gurmukh dasa, the wisdom of Guru Gurbani. Whatever Gurbani tells us, that's what we have to do. Nothing else. Jag mohe bada boti asa. But all this world, all of us, we all are getting connected in the attachment of this world. We have so many desires. I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. We are not the das, we are not the slave of Guru, we are the slave of our hopes and desires. Manu aa chahida, manu aa chahida. I want this thing, I want that thing. Gurmati ik paye udasa. But one who will take the wisdom of Gurbani, Guru's mat, Guru's wisdom, they will be udas. Udas is not sad. Udas is detached. Udasi is detached. We have to become udasi. You know, there is a panth also, Udasin panth. The real message was that they are detached from this world. But if they are asking for money, if they are asking for the physical things, then they are also attached. They are not detached. Gurmati ik Gurmati ik paye udasa. You have to connect with one and detached from every other desire, every other desire. And it's not easy. Saying is very easy. Doing it, how to do it, Guru Sahib will not only tell you do this, how they will tell you how can you do this also. Antar naam Kamal Pargasa. Internally, the naam should be there. That divine hukam should be resonating internally on the time, all the time. And that Kamal, that heart, that mind will blossom. That lotus will blossom. Just like a lotus flower is sitting in a muddy water, and it blossoms. Similarly, when our mind will blossom, mind will understand that these physical desires or any desire which have in our mind are useless, then it will blossom. But how will it blossom? When will have Naam in our mind. And this is the journey. Tinhe ko nahi jamki trasa. When the mind blossoms, when the lotus blossoms, when the flower blossoms, when our mind Kamal blossoms, then Jum's angel of deaths cannot even come close to you. Right? Tinko nahi jamki trasa. But the problem is, now Maharaj is again telling us the problem of the Grasti people. Jag treya jit kaman hitkari. But the world is busy in sexual desire. Kaman hitkari. Some people say kaman about only about the ladies, but it is all about the par istri par mard. As in, it can be a male or a female. The idea is that we have this sexual desire, which is the biggest problem. Jag triya jit kaman hitkari. Other desire, puttar, kalattar, lag, naam visari. Either we have a sexual desire or attachment with our family, our kids, our friends, our relatives, wife, husband, whatnot. But we have forgotten the naam. Naam is the key. Nanak ke kar keval naam. Guru Nanak's house, nothing else is there. Guru Pyareo, only Naam. Birtha Janam Gawaya Bazi Hari. The game we have, Bazi is the game. We have lost the game because we have wasted our life. We got this life so that we can detach with the physical things, with the desires, and connect with Vaheguru. And detachment can only happen in Sangat when we understand this game. फिर तो मजा ही बड़ा आंदा गुरु प्यारो, then it's beautiful. When we know, you know, that's why I want all of you to become lucid. You know what lucid is, right? Even when you are watching a dream, you should know that this is a dream. In the night when you're sleeping, you should know this is a dream. You have to learn this. You have to practice. And the only way is not by looking into the reels in the night, doing Simran in the night. When you will be doing the Simran, when the dream will come, you will be doing the Simran. Even if you will not be doing the Simran, you will remember I have to do the Simran. And then you will know, oh yeah, this is a dream. The easiest way to become lucid, and we discussed in the retreat also, to become a lucid is start writing your dreams. Early in the morning, write what you saw. Then you will start remembering them. When you will start remembering them, then you will know that was a dream. And you are sleeping, but the mind is awake. Because we have to wake up our mind. The moment our mind will wake up, then you will know this world is also a dream, and the dream which I was seeing in the sleep was also a dream. It's all dream. Birtha Janam Gavaya. Otherwise, we will lose this life. This life is very precious, Guru Pyaro. Don't waste it. Birtha Janam Gavaya Bazi Hari. Don't lose this game. Satgur Seva Karni Sari. And the only way is the to do the seva of Satguruji. How we do seva of Satguruji? Sant ki seva, naam te aiye. Connect with the naam. बाहरों हूं मैं कहा कहे कहाए. It doesn't matter. The meanings out here, English meanings are probably wrong. But remember this thing. बाहरों हूं मैं कहे कहाए. People might say, oh, this person is very egotistical. Does not matter. You came here not to make people happy. Sometimes when you say to people, oh, I'm not interested in India Chugli, gossiping and slandering. I'm not interested in, watching TV or watching movies with you. Some people will say, oh, he's very egotistical. For him, everything is ego. But they don't know that he's mukhat from inside. She is mukhat from inside. The mind is mukhat from inside. Andro mukhat lep kade na laye. That's why we have to make sure that we don't do, Punjabi ਚ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਲਿਪਾ ਪੋਚੀ. We are not here to impress physical beings. We are here to impress Vaheguru. Guru Gobind Singh Ji ਨੂੰ impress ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ. Guru Gobind Singh Ji as in the one Vaheguru, divine. Guru Nanak ਨੂੰ impress ਕਰਨਾ ਆਪਾਂ. That one Vaheguru, that divine light. That's what we are here for, not for physical beings. And even if physical beings think your office mates or whosoever your relatives, does not matter. Maya Mo Gur Shabad Jalai. How to do that? How to disconnect from the Maya, from the attachment of friends and families through Guru Shabads. Always connect with Guru Shabad. Whether you are doing Simran, whether you are listening to the Kirtan, enjoy. Enjoy Kirtan, enjoy Gurbani, enjoy Simran, enjoy listening to the sound of Vaheguru. Totally connect with it. Merge in it. Enjoy Guru Pyareo. Have fun with the Gurbani. Nirmal Naam Sad Hirday Tyaye. You don't even have to chant loud. If you are at that stage all the time in your hirda, in your heart, in the mind, that's why we discuss about the techniques with the heartbeat also. Connect with your heartbeat. Remember Vaheguru all the time. Sing the praises all the time. Nirmal Naam Sad Hirday Tyaye. All the time in the mind, Nirmal Naam is going on. And that will only happen when we connect with the Guru's Shabad. Tavat rakhe, tavat rakhe, thak rahaye. Control over your senses. ਇੰਦਰੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਕੰਟਰੋਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾ ਨੂੰ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਵਤ ਰੱਖੇ ਠਾਕ ਰਹਾਏ because these Indriya senses will make sure your mind goes out. But we need to know where to put our mind all the time. Always on the top, on your on your head, above your head. That's why Maharaj told us to put a knot on our hair on the top of the head. Because when you are out of your head, meaning when your surti, when your mind, when your focus is on top of your head, and when you're remembering Vaheguru, then these senses have no control because these senses control your physical body. When you're out of your senses, तावत रखे ठाक रहे. Other thing Maharaj says you can do, Sikh Sangat Karam Milai. When we walk on this path, Guru Pyaro, don't worry about anything, whether I'm getting a Sangat or not. If you have an intention, the divine which is sitting inside you, you will become a Sikh, Guru's Sikh. He will make sure what kind of a Sangat you need. Opportunities will open of the Sachi Sangat, whether it is through camps, through retreats, through the Gurdwara, anywhere. Only look for the Sachi Sangat. Sikh Sangat Karam Mila. Here Karam is blessing, grace, Kirpa. Sikh Sangat Karam Milaye. Gurbin Pulo Ave Jaye. But Guru's bin, without Guru, without Sangat of Guru. Gur Sangat honi chahiye. Sangat should be Sachi Sangat, which is talking about the Naam, chanting Naam. Gurbin Pulo Ave Jaye. But if we are doing some other kind of a Sangat where politics is being discussed, where the other things are being discussed, then we will come back in this world again and again in the reincarnation, life and death. We will be wasting our time. Some people go to the Gurdwaras, but the Gurdwaras these days have become a social place also. That's why I always say go to the Gurdwara, listen to the Kirtan, eat a little bit of a langar if you want to, if you're hungry, and come out. Don't make it as a place of a social gathering. Gurbin Pulo Ave Jaye, Nadar Kare, Sanjog Milaye, then he will make sure he's looking at you. He will shower his kirpa, and he'll make sure the sanjog is there, connection is there, and he will himself make you meet with him. Nadar kare sanjog mila, because he's beautiful. Rudo karo, rudo kaho, na kahya jaye. When you will meet him, when you will see him, a little bit of a darshan, you will not be able to describe. It's so beautiful. There is nothing like that in the whole world. A kath katho, and he's a kath. Cannot be described. Akat katho ne कीमत pai. Indescribable. He's indescribable, and we cannot understand because he's Amul. Value cannot be put. There is nothing in this world which can match the value of Vaheguru because he's the only one. Dukh par har sukh kar le jai. He will take all your pain and give you peace. Sab dukh tere, sukh razaye. He'll make sure that once we come in the hukam of Vaheguru, all our dukh goes away, all our pain goes away. Sab dukh mete sache nai, through the naam, through the naam, through the shabad. First with the Akhri naam, through the wisdom of Gurbani, then with the Sukham naam, subtle naam. Never forget about that. Divine sound, divine light. Kar bin vaja, pag bin tala. Kar means hand, pag means feet. Kar bin vaja, pag bin tala. You know, this is very important to understand because when that's why I was talking about the lucid dream and all that stuff. When you will become lucid, you will see that everything is happening. My physical body, I'm disconnected with the physical body. I'm not using my physical hands. I'm not using my, the feet and all, but still everything is happening. You will be able to fly in the air. You can do anything. What is happening? You will get the jugti, and when you will be there in that lucid state, disconnected from your physical body, you would see one thing as if you knew all these things forever. Nobody taught you that. Because in the subtle state, Guru Pyareo, Satguruji will teach you. But you have to be awake. You have to be awake. Awake meaning conscious. You have to be conscious. When you will be conscious, then you'll see that the physical hands and the physical feet has no meaning. It has literally no meaning. But it will only happen when you will understand the naam will be relieved, because in that state you are in the third state of samadhi. And just like vaja, we play the vaja, the trumpet is being played there, the sound, that naad is there. Everything is happening on its own. You are flying on the air. You're not using your physical hands, physical feet. Everything is happening on its own. But that Mara says that will only happen when you will understand, when that Shabad, Naam, Anhad Bani, Anhad Shabad will be revealed to you. Je Shabad buje ta sach nihala. Only with the understanding of the Shabad, only with the soji, with the wisdom of the Shabad. Antar sach sabe sukh nala. The Sach will be inside, enshrined in you, such as in the Vaheguru. The divine light, the divine sound will be enshrined, will be embedded in your mind, and you will be in peace. Total Saj. Whatever the world say, do, it will not bother you anymore. Nadar kare rakhe rakhwala. Because his nadar is there, his kirpa is there, his grace is there, his blessed vision is on you. Nadar hi chahiye. His blessed vision. What we need is his blessed vision, his naam. That's it. Tripavan Sujai, Aap Gavave. Aap Gavave, as in your home will no longer be there, ego will not be there. Wherever the ego is there, the Shabad is not there, the Naam is not there, Vaiguruji is not there. When ego goes away, self goes away, there will be only Vaiguru, and we will have a Soji of, as in the understanding of Tripavan. Tripavan is Patal Lok, Poom Lok, Akash Lok, everything. Everything. You will understand about everything. Bani bujai, sach samavai, anhad bani, gur bani, guru's bani. You will see when you will receive the naam, and many of you have received it, and you will know when you read the Gurbani, you know Maharaj is only talking about the Shabad, Maharaj is only talking about the Gurbani, Maharaj is only talking about the naam. Then we will know Bani bujai, फिर बाणी भी गुरबाणी भी समझ आनी शुरू हो जाएगी. Even if you are not a Punjabi speaker or a Gurmukhi speaker, you will still understand. Pani buje Sach smave, because your mind will be merged in the Sach all the time. Shabad vichar hai ik live tara. Live as in the connection, just like the tar is there, the connection is there, the wire is connecting with the Vaheguru. The more you will listen to the Shabad, Guru Pyare, mute kar lo ji. The more Vaheguru. हाँ जी, please mute yourself, Guru प्यारे. शब्द विचारे एक लिव तारा. That's why we have to do the vichar. How we do the vichar? This is the Gur Shabad's vichar which is going on. But when you will listen to the Shabad, the divine sound, that divine light, then you're connected with your surti, your focus, your mind is connected with Vaheguru. Nanak Tan Swaranhara. He's the one who is going to make sure that he will improve us. He will remove our filth. The Naam, the Shabad will be the cleansing agent for us. Swar, ਜਿਹੜੀ ਸਾਡੇ, all the vices which we have, all the filth which we have will be removed, the ego will be removed, and will be connected with Vaheguru. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. ਹਾਂਜੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, any questions? ਕਿਸੇ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਸਵਾਲ? Going once, going twice, going thrice. आओ जी सिमरन करिए. वाह, tummy in, listen to your voice. Guru, tummy out, listen to your voice. Why? Guru, why? Guru सेवा कर लो जी. Why? Guru, why?
Guru,
Guru,
Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru.